This weekend brings the final screenings in the 39th Annual Denver Film Festival, and it has been a jam-packed 10 days for cinephiles. This year, a record number of films were submitted by the makers of Colorado films, including shorts, music videos, and features. Complete with red carpet panache, this year's Denver Film Festival was a chance for filmmakers and audience to mingle in between screenings and discuss the wide variety of fare. Colorado-based films were prominent, and in one that generated a lot of buzz, actor Martinez, a Denver actor, invited two independent filmmakers into his life and agreed to go along with whatever situations they decided to put him in.
Basically, we're trying to cast Arthur's girlfriend.
The result is a hybrid of documentary and fiction.
It's a wild ride. It's a lot of fun.
The first day, it was a big adjustment because I didn't know that he wasn't going to know what was in the outline.
I didn't get the outline.
So that was a big surprise.
It is a hybrid film. It's part documentary, part narrative. We had no shot list, so there was no script.
I was like the only one saying anything truthful. I was the only one who was like, trying to be supportive and trying to make a good film.
Remember, Mike Ott was one of the directors pulling the strings.
I had no idea what I was getting into. Absolutely. Yeah, that much is real.
Once it was all over, the title character says it did change his life. An understatement, since he has since married one of the actresses.
My whole life has changed, everything.
And here's a look at a few of the other Colorado films on the menu at the festival.
The story is about former Indy racer Sam Schmidt, who was paralyzed in an accident. He hit a wall doing 200 miles an hour and broke his neck, paralyzed from the neck down, but he never gave up his dream to drive. He got connected with a neurosurgeon over at Craig Hospital here in Denver who had this harebrained idea of making a race car that a quadriplegic could drive.
And we're on the ground floor of those technologies.
And build a car, retrofit a car that Sam can drive with nothing but his head.
The actors that are in it are actual friends of mine, and the story is actually a personal story about something that happened in my life. So all the actors are live action actors. Because I think it's a topic that is really relevant now in the U.S. A lot of people struggle with medical bills. I wanted to kind of bring to life, the issue and tell those people that are struggling with it that, there is hope.
And we'll split the strawberry French toast with strawberry hearts.
The film is based on a true story.
Honey, the only heart I know has a size 12 boot print right in the middle of it.
So we decided when we were at breakfast to buy breakfast for another couple in the restaurant anonymously, and we left not knowing what had happened.
Operation Venus has its target.
It does have a surprise ending.
Oh, I've never worked on anything quite like this. It was great. We went up for 4 days and all stayed together and acted together. It was an amazing experience.
For the past 10 years, we've been doing the Denver 48-hour film project, where you get a weekend to write, shoot, edit, and deliver a 4 to 7 minute film.
We've been really working on how to make this work with the people we have in that limited time that you
have. We kind of wanted to focus on the fact that everybody has a different version of reality, and sometimes what other people think is crazy might be what is really beautiful to that person.
My name is Yvonne.
I read about this woman that at the age of 90 was ice skating 5 days a week. It was a passion project that was completed in under a month.
I'd like to be skating for as long as I can skate.
Our subject actually passed away 2 days after the film was completed, and so she never got to see it. And so it's become this kind of beautiful legacy tribute piece, and it's been really fun to kind of take it on the road and get people's feedback and kind of watch them laugh at the right parts and watch them kind of tear up at the end. And it's really fun to kind of go on a journey with your audience.
I'm a collector, so I collect a lot of things, almost everything actually. To me, some things that you collect have a story to tell.
I can't wait to see the tricycle.
This is not a movie about the murder of JonBenet Ramsey. This is about the pop culture that surrounds it. It's like a pop culture expose.
I would call it a wacky documentary.
I need to know why.
Song for the Living is an unorthodox love story between a train engineer who recently lost his mother and a funeral director that finds a love note. We had a crazy snowstorm the first day, and these production assistants, most of them had never worked on a film set before, they got shovels and they dug out, I'm not kidding you, probably a football field length to get enough space for all the equipment and everything. So that was problem one of what it seemed like were an insurmountable amount of problems, and still somehow we made it.
It's not surprising. I know to some people it might be, but I've been in the business for a while, and this town, Denver, has a variety of talent, producers, directors, and actors.
DenverFilm.org is the place to check online to see all the remaining festival showings on Saturday and Sunday.